I'm 38 years old and I'm in good shape, but over the past several years I've really noticed the sagging and loss of elasticity through my face. I'm a mother to 3 young children. I have an 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 2.5-year-old. After having my first child, I went back to work full-time. After the second, I went down to part-time. And with the third, I became a stay-at-home mom. He's getting ready to go off to school, and I'm ready to dive back into the competitive world of sales. It's a young field, and I really need to look my best. I think Ultherapy will be a great way for me to freshen up, look alive, and not look like I've been sleep-deprived for the past several years. I'm not ready to do anything invasive. I don't want to go under general anesthesia. I don't want the risk, and I really don't want all the downtime associated with an invasive procedure.
What I love most about Ultherapy is that it doesn't disrupt the surface of the skin. We're really targeting the lower levels of the skin, so it helps to tone and lift from the inside out. Ultherapy uses ultrasound waves, and these are the same ultrasound waves that we use to see an unborn baby. But here we're using them to see through the surface of the skin and target the deep support structures to gently tone and lift over time. Up until this technology, we weren't able to get to these support structures without plastic surgery. So what questions do you have for me?
How painful is the actual treatment?
Some patients may choose to use some oral medication. As soon as the treatment's over, it's entirely comfortable. There's no lingering effects of the treatment as far as discomfort's concerned.
And then also, how long will the results last?
It does take about 2 to 3 months to see the final result in that lifting and tightening of the area. And once we achieve the results, we expect them to last typically a year to 2 years, depending. Now, since we can't stop the aging process, we may want to consider maintenance treatments in the future to keep the skin looking as lifted and rejuvenated as possible.
Great, I think I'm ready.
Okay, so we're going to get started now. We'll do just one pulse. Here we go, 1, 2, 3. So that's what it feels like.
Okay, not bad at all.
Good, okay, so now I'm going to do several of those in a row. These are the deep support structures underneath the skin on top. So we're focusing our energy right along the area that we need it the most. You're doing so well.
I'm still running around with my 3 kids. I'm still getting the same amount of sleep, but I look so much less tired, and friends and family have said I look refreshed and my skin looks fantastic. My jawline is much more defined, and underneath my chin the skin is much tighter. And then above my eyes I feel like the skin all through my forehead is much tighter, and I just gave a little bit of a lift through my eyes and made them look brighter. Because there was no downtime with Ultherapy, I was able to immediately begin my job search, and the icing on the cake was I landed my dream job.